The sun was still shining in the morning. The light was pale and fragile, but still bright. Soon the sky sank into a shade of lead, and the mountains melted into it. Shisen Michi. When I first heard the name, I found it curious. They say it comes from the narrowest point along the path, just 4 sen, about 12 centimeters wide. But wait, 12 centimeters? No human body could pass through that. No matter how thin you are, no matter how you twist yourself, it's impossible. Even a child couldn't make it. So why did people call this path the 4 Sen Path? And why had it been walked for centuries as part of the Takayama Kaido, as a pilgrim's path? If it's an exaggeration, why choose to exaggerate it to the point of being impassable? If it's a different way of measuring, why did the number 4 remain? If there was a detour, why did that narrow gap between rocks leave such a deep impression that it became the name of the path? With the mystery of the 4 Sen Path in my heart, I set out. This map book, published by Kibito Publishing, is currently in its 2nd edition, issued in April 2022. It not only includes detailed information on mountain trails, but also covers private forest roads, work paths, and even restricted areas that require special attention. While it's easy to check the latest route conditions with a smartphone app, a paper map allows you to take in the entire area at a glance. As you look over it, new and tempting route options appear one after another, beyond the ones you originally planned. With 130 courses packed into a single volume, this map opens up fresh possibilities for mountain adventures. Shisenmichi is a historic trail that remains around the Ogose area in Saitama Prefecture. Its original starting point is Sagedo, from where it leads to Takayama Fudosan. The trail joins at Yokobuki Pass and also connects with paths from the Kuroyama Samtaki area. It served as a pilgrimage route to Takayama Fudosan, and in the past it was bustling with Yamabushi and pilgrims. The trail is characterized by steep slopes and deep cuttings, reflecting the history of mountain faith. The ascent to Komagatake Mountain in Ogose was steeper than I had expected. It's so still. The area in front of the shrine opens to a wide view. People walked this path for pilgrimage. To offer their prayers to Fudomyo, to be cured of illness, to pray for a good harvest, or simply to escape the unease of their daily lives. How earnest their prayers must have been. And how desperate their hearts. The landscape before my eyes is itself a trace of time and of the lives once lived upon it. Now, I walk alone on a quiet path. Yet the deep grooves beneath my feet whisper, this place was once filled with people. the Sisson Path briefly joins the Saluiwa Forest Road. Soon, I step out once more onto the Saluiwa Forest Road. From here, the Sisson Path divides one way leading into a ridge of stone. That ridge is called Ali no To Watali, the Passage of Ants. As its name suggests, it is a knife-edge ridge so narrow that only ants could cross. It is said to lead to the inner sanctuary of Takayama Fudo. It is indeed the very path of the ascetic. I choose instead to follow the Sisson Path toward Nanamagali Pass. The trail gains elevation through a series of sharp bends, true to its name, Nanamagali, 7 turns. Yet I cannot find the rock that gave the Season Path its name. The Takayama Road existed long before Takayama Fudo was moved from what is now the Okanoin. It was once a path for mountain ascetics. Perhaps the original, the Sisson Path, followed the Alino Towatali route. The mountain ascetics crossed steep cliffs, pushing their bodies and minds to the limit, seeking, through that extremity, a step closer to enlightenment. In the Edo period, ordinary people began to form pilgrimage groups to visit Takayama Fudo. For them, the path need not be perilous. Their goal was to reach the temple, not to train their spirits. So it would make sense that they chose a safer trail, one that led directly to Takayama Fudo without passing the dangerous Alino Towatali. Yet the name Shishinmichi remained. Perhaps the most treacherous section came to represent the entire road itself. Even upon reaching the inner sanctuary of Takayama Fudo and the Kamhashu viewpoint, the clouds did not lift. Nothing could be seen. The mountain ridges, the towns below everything had dissolved into a gray haze. It was a point of arrival, and yet it felt like an empty space. Form had no substance, and the formless appeared as form. Truly, form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. I reached the main hall of Takayama Fudo. Behind it lay a dimly lit chamber. The principal deity, the image of Gundari Myo, is enshrined within a storeroom, not usually open to the public. Even so, from within that darkness, a stern presence seemed to press outward, as if gazing down upon me in silence. I brought my hands together. I prayed for nothing, yet doing so felt natural.